up, we're going to invite Scott back in just a few moments, and he's going to be here for this Vector 120 PSI 12-volt DC-powered air compressor. And this is going to be a fantastic tool for you to have in your car for when you have that check tire pressure light that comes on. This is today a blowout clearance price of $14.59. You are getting 55% savings. Hi everyone, if you're just joining us, I am Rachel Ellis. I've had a costume change here because of something that's coming up in just a few moments. But first, I want to talk to you about this product. This is item number V39905. This is a 120 PSI 12-volt DC-powered air compressor. I'm going to invite Scott, and then I'm going to tell you a story about what happened to me just a little while ago. You have 3 colors to choose from with this. You have the blue, which is right here in front of me. 1,400 remain in this blue color. We do have black for you. This is the most limited, fewer than 800 in the black. And then we have gray, which you can see on QVC.com, around 800 there. So Scott, this is going to be a must-have tool to keep in your car, to keep in your trunk, to keep in your garage. And for me, I could have used it a couple weeks ago, absolutely. So why don't you first explain it, and then I'll tell my story a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, what it does is it's peace of mind, because we need air for a lot of things. It could be the tires of your car, it could be bicycles, soccer balls, whatever it might be. You just always find yourself needing to blow things up, right? But then you don't know how to do it or don't know where to do it. And you know, I don't want to jump on your story, but going to the gas station, for example, isn't always the best answer. So what this gives you is the air you need it when and where you need it. So you keep it in your car. It plugs into what we used to call the cigarette lighter, the 12-volt adapter in your car, and then you always know if that check engine or if the check tire pressure light goes on, you can inflate them to the proper pressure. But you could be at your kid's soccer game and they need air for the balls, or you're going biking, whatever it might be. This will take care of it for you. It's lightweight, it's easy, and it really does a great job.
And this is what I could have used, because just a couple weeks ago I got my check tire pressure light. And so I'm driving around trying to find, it was actually kind of late at night and I was a little bit worried, should I go get it filled right away? I don't want it to get a flat or anything like that. So I'm driving around, my sister and I go late at night, we're driving around, we go to a gas station and we go to get the air pump. So we're searching for quarters, we finally found enough. And then it doesn't have a gauge on it. So we don't know for sure. I know the PSI my tires should be at, but that had no gauge. So we're filling it up and just kind of guessing. Now this is going to come with a gauge here. Eventually the tire pressure light for me, it still stayed on. And so what I did is I took it into the auto body shop, and they actually said, be really careful when you go to the gas station and use that air compression from just those general kind of big signs that say air on them, because they're not always maintained. Usually it's kind of just something that's on the side of the gas station, so nobody's really maintaining it. And so when you're using that, there could be water in the line, is what they told me, that could have come into my tire. And Scott, you were saying that that is something that does often happen or can happen.
Absolutely. And they're very high pressure at the gas station. They're meant to fill up as big as tractor trailer tires, so you can quickly overinflate, you can do damage. This way you know you don't have it. It goes up to 120 PSI. So for your own knowledge, Rachel, most tires sit at around 35, 40 PSI for a tire. Bike tires go 60 to 70. There you go. And you can find that on every car in America has a sticker on its door that tells you what your tire PSI is. So you can find that, you're good to go. But this takes you up to 120 PSI, so you're covered there. But a couple quick things I'd like to point out. This is how it looks out of the box. The hose stores neatly. You get a 9-foot 9-inch cord with the adapter, plus a 10-inch hose, so you get nearly 12 feet of reach. The one that's hooked up to this tire right here is actually plugged into the back of the car behind me, so you get plenty of room to do what you need to do. And then to your point, a lot of people have these gauges, Rachel. Well, these are insanely inaccurate. They're not easy to use. Instead, to your point, there is a gauge built right in here. So as I look at this tire, I can kick this tire, punch it in, it feels pretty good. It's a car tire. I look at this gauge, there's actually only 6 pounds of pressure in it.
Oh, wow.
I know it takes 35, but the idea that you could look at a tire or kick a tire and think that it's low is nonsense. So
Right.
what you do then is you set it to what your pressure is.
Okay.
Let's say it's 35 for this. You pull the trigger, you heard it go on, and we'll inflate it so it gets exactly the right amount of PSI, and then you're good to go.
Right, absolutely. So let me take you through the options again. So we do have 3 colors for you, and let me give you some updates because so many people are seeing that this is under $15. So why wouldn't you have this and grab it, have it in your garage so you save yourself the hassle like I had to deal with of having to fill up those tires on the fly. So first of all, we have our blue for you. Then we have our black, and only 700 remaining in the black. I know that this is pretty utilitarian. And then we also have the gray that you're seeing there on QVC.com. So again, for under $15, this is going to be 55% savings off of that QVC price, and it's going to be something really fantastic to have for you. And Scott, something else we didn't mention, I was doing the air pressure in the dark, and I'm holding my phone and the flashlight trying to see. So this also comes with
Yeah.
a light, correct?
Yeah, it does indeed. And you're pointing out all the great features here because you've got the little light down here that's on the front. That's a really bright LED light. So you can't see it in the daylight, but it's right here. Brass couplings. So when you hook it up to your car, it's not one of those nozzles where you flip it and it's not sturdy. It's a brass coupling that screws onto the valve stem. So you've got a good secure connection.
Okay.
And then also the ball needle stores right on board. So if you want to inflate soccer balls, basketballs, whatever it might be, that stays right there for you too. So it's all you need. And then the cord, when it's done, wraps up and stores underneath. So you've got what you need when and where you need it. That's what I like. You and I were talking on the phone. What I was saying to you, what's great about this, you just keep it in the car and you always have the chance to inflate what you need to inflate. And then here, again, I've hooked it up. I know these need 36 pounds. It was reading out at 35. So I'm 1 PSI short, no problem.
Yeah.
But I can just touch it up real quick. It maintains the safety of the tires, helps with fuel efficiency, all kinds of good things. But then if I needed to, I've got a dolly here, I've got a wheelbarrow, it could be a bike. Anything that needs inflated, I can do that with the Vector compressor.
Right. With the amount of money that you can save by having your actually at your correct PSI tires, you're going to make back that $15 in gas money probably. We've had over 400 picked up just today in this presentation. So many people are seeing that clearance price under $15. I would get 2 of them. I would give one to my dad. I would give one to my sister. This is going to be something that everyone really needs. And I think especially if you think about first-time drivers, this isn't something that I had, and I didn't really think about it for quite a while before that check tire pressure comes on. And then you're like, what do I do? Where do I go? Is it something that's really wrong with my tire? Or do I just need to fill it up a little bit? And this is gonna make sure that you know because it has that gauge. So it's gonna tell you exactly how to get the correct PSI. It's portable, it charges through your DC powered air compressor. So this is the blue choice here. Has been most popular, fewer than 1,200 remain. We have black for you, most limited, about 600 remain. And on QVC.com, we also have the gray option for you as well. This is item V39905. And coming up next, we have a great, oh, Scott,